Alright, we're back for part 2. Now finish your
We're
story.
back to part 2. Okay, so we left off
Halfway through the movie.
halfway through the movie. This old bitch, she had the crazy laugh, whatever. He goes up to go piss, we take our stuff, popcorn,
So,
whatever.
no, hold on. We gotta tell them before. Like, before that. Like, there was these two bitches. Like, 12. Alright?
We didn't know this, they looked hot, it was dark.
Yeah. I was sitting, like, on this side. Like, on this side. And he was on this side. And they were sitting, like, down in front of me to, like, a little bit to the left. And I was watching, and they looked up at us.
And they kept checking me out.
They kept checking. They just kept looking up every 10 seconds. So I was like, alright. So I tapped them. I was like, these bitches are checking us out down here. And he's like, oh, okay, well, you want to move down there? And I was like, yeah. But we just didn't want to get up, like, walk down there. So we were like, kind of talked real loud and said, we're going to go get refills. So we left the movie theater. I had to take another piss. And we just went down there and pissed real fast. And we came back up, and we sat down right beside them. Now you take on from there.
Okay, so we take on from here. We sat down, started watching the movie
Whoa,
again.
hold on. Before we sat down, this bitch was laying on like 4 seats. Alright? This was, I don't even know. She's like a homeless person.
That's where she sleeps at night. Anyway, so we sit down. I haven't even looked at this chick yet. I don't know what she looks like. She could be 85 years old. I don't know. He says she's hot.
I thought she was hot. Alright, it's a dark hair. Alright.
Yeah. So I sit down next to her. We're walking through. I'm like, okay, you sit next to her so I can look across and see what they look like. So we get up there, and he sits on the wrong seat, so I have to sit next to him. So I'm sitting next to him, I haven't looked over there yet, I was checking my phone, texting, whatever. Because movie shoot.
Very shaky.
So, I glance over, and, I didn't really see her all that well. And, so I'm like, alright, whatever, she might look half decent.
She's kind of chubby.
And then her friend gets up, and she walks by.
Oh, this bitch stepped on my feet like 80 times. She's like, excuse me. I was all relaxed in my chair, because them chairs were comfy as fuck. And she's like, excuse me. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? I'm trying to watch this movie. Alright? Not really. I was falling asleep. And I had to dip in. And I was scared as fuck that somebody's going to... Because I'm an underage dipper, if you cannot tell. And I did not want to get in trouble at a movie theater for underage dipping. So I was like, wow. Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. But, alright, go ahead. Sorry for interrupting you.
Okay, so her friend gets up and goes to the bathroom or whatever, steps on her seat. I'm like, she has kind of a nice ass. I'm like, she might be okay.
I was waving in front of my face when she walked by.
So I'm like, her friend might look happy. Spit pause.
Right.
So I'm like, alright, sweet, we might be, might have some luck here.
Might.
I was wrong.
Shake and bake. Shoot bang. I don't.
So, the movie, finished the movie.
As soon as that movie's over, I jetted out of that son of a bitch. Like, I wanted to leave that fucking movie theater.
Andy had to piss again.
I had to piss.
So, we get up, whatever. And I was hoping they'd walk out right behind us so I could turn around and see what they look like in life. And they did
not happen.
They dicked around, they sat in there.
I was pissing.
Did some stuff. I don't want to know what happened.
Alright, go ahead.
So, walk out, both take a piss.
This might be a 3-part.
Both take a piss, and we walk out, and we see them standing over, dicking around with us. And I'm like, okay, never mind, they're like 12.
Alright, by this time, alright, I called Chris, and I was like, yo, Chris, the movie's over. Because Chris, I don't know what the fuck he did. But he said, I don't even know what he said. What the fuck did he say?
I don't know you were on the phone.
He was dicking around. And then we were like, hey, let's play some games. We're at a movie theater. We're bored. As soon as we
buy $10 worth of tokens, like fucking 140 tokens.
He doesn't even get to play. He's still got like over half of his tokens.
I used 6 tokens, and he's sitting outside. He's like, hurry up and get in here.
Because we waited on it for like an hour to get to the movie theater, and then as soon as we get tokens, he's there. Alright, so
we got hurry up and rush. He's rushing us, whatever. So we got out and get the truck. He's like, okay, my friend invited me to go to this restaurant.
How fast he goes.
He's fucking doing like 90 miles an hour.
In the parking lot, like the parking lots that aren't really parking lots, but they're like back streets to get to the parking lot. He's going like 90 down this bitch.
We go through the stop sign, doing over the speed limit.
He doesn't even stop. This motherfucker's like, I gotta get there because they just invited me, not how long they're gonna be there.
He slowed down to the speed limit for the stop sign and then sped back up. So we get there, and he's like, we're only gonna be here for a few minutes. Because he made us sit in the truck.
Okay, it's at Cadillac Jack's, alright? I don't know if you guys have that where you are, but there's like an outside bar and grill. We weren't even allowed to go there. Like, he would not let us get out of the fucking truck.
So we sit in the truck, and we are getting bored as hell. This is an hour after we got there. And we're like, what the fuck?
We called him like 80 times, like, when are we leaving? A few minutes, okay.
He would not answer. So, we start dicking with stuff, you know, like, just going through the stuff, playing the radio, whatever. And then I got the good idea to take all this shit and put it up in his headrest. So when he opens it, he's gonna be like, oh shit, the sun's in my eyes. Oh shit, I got stuff all over. A great idea.
Somehow this leads to,
we had that fucker packed.
We had popcorn from the movie theater and random ass places.
We had a tub of popcorn, like fucking, I can't even show you because it's so big. It was like giant.
And we popped his hood and put it on his tailgate. And he was like, we called him, we were like, dude, something fucked up with your truck. And he comes hauling ass over there. And then we're like, we're just kidding. And he has his friend, like, search the fucking truck to see what we did to it. And we did
first
nothing.
First I told him to put the emergency brake on, so when he tries to leave, it's not going to go anywhere.
I put it halfway on, and he was like, what? He started flipping out.
So, and then I'm like, okay, pop the hood. So I ran out and sat there with the hood, put the hood up, and ran around.
This is a 96 Ford Ranger. Alright.
So I run around and put the tailgate down.
Open the gas tank.
Open the gas tank lid. And just get back in the truck, you know, sit down, listen to
Dick around more stuff. We fucked with his seat, his steering wheel, took his steering wheel guard off.
Yeah.
Took his,
it's not easy.
Yeah, fucked around with his mirror. All of his mirrors were fucked up.
Yeah, we turned the mirrors like inside out basically.
Well,
we did a bunch
we
of
put
shit.
popcorn in the ashtray. It's still there. He didn't find that.
We stuffed the big popcorn bowl in his console. Anyway, so he gets back, he flips the fuck out.
This bitch went off. We were sitting in the car for 2 fucking hours with nothing to do, and he gets mad because we did that. Alright?
So he gets back and he's flipping out. And, well, that's pretty good.
I think he's just mad because the girl he's talking to that we went all the way up there for, going 90, will not fucking.
She was, basically, like, yesterday, he picked her up and we went somewhere, and, she was, like, feeling me up in the truck, basically, instead of...
And he's 15 and she's 18. Alright, and Chris is 19, about to be 20, I think.
So she was feeling me up in the truck, and he had to, like, force her to kiss him, like, it was rape, I think.
I'm laying in the back of the truck, having a dip, waiting on us to get there, and I fall asleep on the way home because they make me ride in the back of the truck again. I fall asleep. Chris is going like 150, and he slams on the brake. My fucking head hits the fucking, like, the back of the truck where the tailgate's on that side and the other side, like the cab. My head fucking hits that. It wakes me up. He's like, get in the truck, her ex-boyfriend's coming.
Alright, we're on time schedule here. So we get there, he basically throws her out of the truck, and we take the fuck off. So anyway, back to he flipped out, we left, whatever. We get to the end of the parking lot, and he's still checking shit out.
Yeah, he gets out of the fucking car. This is gonna be a 3-part, alright? Because there's more shit that happens. Alright?
He gets out of the truck, he's like, man, it sounds like it's running weird. I'm like, it's run like shit all of its life, okay? It hasn't changed a bit, I didn't do anything. So, you know, we left, we got back home.
No, before that, alright? Her brother, or whatever, is in this Honda piece of shit. He tried to fix it up. Piece of shit car. He peels out, and Chris thinks, oh, I'm in a Ford Ranger, I'm fucking cool, I'm gonna peel out too, but his peel out's like, that's it. It's fucking, and that was it.
So we got home, we watched a few videos.
Insane Up 23 videos, and Outlaw, and Mo Jug 1.
And all those guys, you know, we watched some videos, and it inspired me to make my own video. Again. So, that's about where we are. We got 10 seconds left. We already gave you the shout out. Outlaw, Darcy, all those guys. Shoot bang, talk to you later.